Here's me, about 20 minutes outside of Inverness. What am I doing here? And how did I get here? Well, let's go. Let's go to Scotland. We have a problem. Always wanted to do that. Okay, I've made it to Euston. I am yeah, look at the camera, Alfie, come on. I'm sweating. I forgot how hot the tube gets. Because of course I did, but it's currently 5 to 8 and shortly I'll be on my way to the train. Let's get on. It'll be fun. Yes. Okay, I am in. That was stressful. They actually moved me to a different carriage, which is a bit weird, but there's a benefit because this one has an ensuite. Lucky me, I didn't even pay for this. Paid for the classic one, but doesn't matter, here it is. Here is the room for the night, all the way up to Inverness. The stuff they give you. Nice. Right. So yeah, technically these are for 2 people, hence why there's 2 bunks. I'm not really sure how you're meant to fit 2 people in here because it's a bit tight. It's a bit tight in here, but yeah, that's how it is. It's been on my bucket list for a while. It has to be done. Yes. Nice. Well, I'll see you in Inverness. Fuck it, doesn't matter. Okay, it is about 10 to 7 in the morning. It's dark. There we go. So it's about 10 to 7 in the morning. I did sleep, thankfully. Got quite hot and stuffy in here last night, which was not fun. But it doesn't matter, because in just under 2 hours we will be in Inverness, which will be good. Nice. Yes. See you then. And we are here at last. Wow, it's been a long day or so, and yes, but I'm here. I've made it. It's around 6 p.m. on the Monday, and got an absolutely amazing view. Look at that. Absolutely wonderful. So, yeah, it's time for the writing extravaganza. Let it begin. Although I need to rest first, because I haven't really slept since whenever. But then, writing. Good. Yes. Alfie. It means quiet, creative, and unconventional. It is 25. It is the sky at midnight in Helsinki on the solstice. It is loving atmospheric metal, escapism, and new and unusual experiences. It is fearing lack of free will. It is the memory of my father Liam, who taught me a lesson I wasn't ready for at the time, but kept me from giving up, when he told me that we are capable of persevering through anything, i.e., this too shall pass. My name is Alfie Makio. It means remain curious. Always. That was the writing exercise we did on the first night. So the template basically was our name followed by 3 words that we use to describe ourselves. Just pick a random number that we feel drawn to, lucky number or whatever if it means something to us. Favourite colour, but without describing the colour exactly. 3 things we love the most, our greatest fears, the greatest lesson we had, and the one message we'd want to send out to all of humanity, basically. It was an interesting template, and our one of the tutors on the course, Kevin McNeil, he led us through this, and we all shared our individual ones, and it's a really interesting way to put our own lives and perspectives into perspective. Probably need a better word for that. It was an interesting experiment, and so then we move forward to day 2. Okay, it's day 2. Had a nice time last night of a nice introduction, icebreaker session. Interesting little writing exercise they had us do. Yeah, great food here, very good. I'm cooking tomorrow night. As for today, had a nice little workshop in the morning, and it was good, really helped. Interesting perspective on setting and stuff, and got started on my 4th draft of the Blue Sun, so it's going to be fun. It's just mainly getting a few little line edits in, finding out ways to put my putting the things that need doing, to things that need fixing, character development, just getting that in with the little line edits and such. And things need more intensive rewrites, then well, hopefully I'll be able to learn how to do them here, and I can get some extra perspective on that. But in the meantime, we've got this beautiful view, absolutely stunning. Cannot beat that. If there was ever a place to write a novel, this would be it. He's nice. Pretend I'm writing something profound, but in reality, I'm just getting B-roll. Lol. that's literally what I wrote in that scene, by the way. So, so I was still, you know, settling in on the first day. Thankfully, my tiredness had since been counteracted because I was so utterly drained when I got there. Solid however many hours of travel and not a lot of sleep, but I slept very well that night and woke up the next morning, and our next workshop was with... So this day we were working on setting and describing setting without specifically naming what the place is, to try and convey what the setting is, again, without just straight up telling the person, the reader, which, I mean, in and of itself can be helpful, but also it just adds an extra depth and really like vividness to the scene to help someone actually properly picture themselves there. Something I always try to do. Again, I just try to do some vivid stuff. Just, I don't know if I'm ever going to be able to get things across as vividly as I see them in my head, but it was a fun exercise nonetheless. So we had to pick a place and describe it without saying what it is. This is my description. Smoke on the water, sweet child of mine, stairway to heaven, all butchered mercilessly in cacophony. The scent of carpet, plastic, oiled wood, and electricity in the air. Somewhere many enter, but very few leave with something new in their hands. Give you 3 guesses to work out what that place is. It's a guitar shop, the kind of place I've spent many a few hours browsing around and, you know, not buying anything. So it was interesting. They got us to write a scene, just the setting, 2 different ways. First one, they would just, you know, write the scene the best you can in this first initial bit, and then the end of the workshop, they got us to, after everything we had learned, put those into our new, into basically a rewrite of that same passage. So being that the Blue Sun's already pretty much mostly, almost entirely written at this point, you know, story-wise doesn't need anything else, I felt drawn to experiment with my next proposed novel idea titled Never Human, working title obviously. So I wrote 2 different versions of, don't hook on me, you twat. 2 different versions of basically what is, I envision the opening scene of the main character arriving at a rainy train station at night, waiting for someone to pick him up. And it's really interesting because I primarily, almost entirely write, you know, I type on the computer. Handwriting, I mean, my handwriting's never the neatest. I mean, as you can see, it is messy as all hell, but my propensity to edit and rejig things as I go is counterintuitive to how he works with pen on paper, because you can't just, you know, backspace and then retype something. You have to either cross it out or, you know, like I have here, just cross out a word and then put another word, sort of arrow pointing to there. Because the way that my mind works when I write, I cannot spew out whatever. It has to be the best that I can make it at that moment, because it's always going to bug my brain if I can't do that. And I cannot let it flow through me if I'm not making it the best that I can in the moment. Even if I know that it's not going to be the best that it can be overall, as long as I can make it the best that it can be in that moment, that is what drives me forward. You may say I have a bit of a perfectionist arc, yes, but that's just how I do it. That's just how I am, and if you don't like it, then you can fuck off. Never going to get old of that view. It's amazing. So yeah, I've just doing a bit more writing. It's currently 5:30 in the afternoon. And get ready for dinner in about half an hour. So yeah, just doing a bit more editing, refining. Got some feedback from one of the tutors on a little excerpt I gave them, and it's very very helpful. A lot of things that I of course didn't notice. As you know, you grow blindness to your own writing, and it's, you have someone else point things out and you're like, oh, that's so obvious, how did I not notice that? But yeah, it's been going good. It's still subtle differences, subtle changes, but hopefully it should shape up to be a much more refined narrative once I'm done with it. Yeah. So day 3, the exercise here was to write a conversation being overheard by somebody else, a rather shocking, revelatory conversation that this other person, the POV character, is not meant to be listening into. I'm not going to reveal the details of this like the last one, because it'll be too long to read through and kind of would technically be spoilers for a book I haven't even written yet, which is silly. I'm meant to be working on The Blue Sun, yet everything I've written in these workshops so far has been for Never Human. So, well, I guess kill 2 birds with 1 stone, I guess. It's good. It's good. So even though, as good of a time something can be, unfortunately, certain emotions can come to the forefront when it's least convenient. Don't really want to film this, but keep forgetting to film things while I'm here, so I might as well. It just happens. Sometimes it's difficult, it's annoying. It's negative mental spirals. It's just this one little thing, this one little idea. So it grabs hold and it won't let go. And it just starts unraveling everything. Doesn't matter how irrational it is. Or how like, I know it's silly, I know it's a lot of stupid stuff and it's not worth getting upset over, because most of it isn't even true in the first place, but it doesn't help, especially with other commitments and stuff. And I know I'm probably not making any sense to this stuff out of context, but it's difficult to articulate, and quite frankly a lot of it's it's personal stuff, and with all due respect, isn't any of your all's business. It's not all sunshine and rainbows, and this angle is not doing me any favours. That's fucking shit, and yeah, just showing you the bloody. I've been dousing myself in bug spray, and I still got fucking bitten. Yeah, that's all right now. I'll be fine. Help if I just looked into where the camera is. It doesn't matter. It's fine. It doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Yeah, it's not always. Anyone with half a brain cell knows it's not always sunshine and rainbows. But I do know that despite this, I know I'm still going to walk away from this place happy and satisfied. it'll be a positive experience overall. It's just, you know, this happens sometimes. Yeah, anyway. Yeah. It's currently 10 p.m. and it's still this light. Ain't that beautiful? There we go. Day 4. I'm okay. I'm feeling better after yesterday. That was, it's just something that happens. It's annoying, but you deal with it, move on. But yeah, another interesting workshop. A lot of interesting stuff, like on character and editing. Latter of which, well, both very useful because I'm basically primarily doing editing of my draft, and one of the main issues is character development of a couple of characters. So one in particular just needs fleshing out, and other stuff with others. So yeah, going well. Got another tutorial this afternoon to excuse me, just piss on me. Ah, this is piss. No. Tap water. Glorious Scottish tap water. Far superior to any of the shit we have down in Sussex. Yeah, I got another tutorial this afternoon, so should help push things forward and give me some pointers in the right direction. Yes. So I'm only a couple of chapters into this. It's long. It is a long process, and I'm not being particularly fast at the moment, but it's interesting. It's a great dynamic of people here to, you know, bounce ideas off of, and, you know, more industry related stuff as well, doing research on, which I desperately needed to do. Plenty of stuff regarding just go away, flies, agencies and that, finding an agent. That's for a bit further down the line, but you know, but yeah, it's I'm feeling good and positive and such. So yeah, that's what it is. But gotta continue working instead of wittering away. So yeah, day 4 was dealing with character. We had to have 2 opposing characters. Again, going into 3 words that describe said character. One of them, for me, reserved, self-effacing, and kind. The other, confident, positive, but insecure. And the way these characters are meant to interplay in just a simple scene, a simple conversation scene, or just however you wish to write it. And again, very interesting is how to play up that difference in perspective and character, which is something I really want to play with in Never Human when I get to writing it, is the 2 main primary characters. You know, I want them to have this sort of a contrasting, while they are friends, canonically, they are contrasting characters, as, you know, any good story has good contrasting characters between the 2 of them. The former is the main POV character, and the latter is the person he's basically his good friend who he somewhat envies, but themselves is deeply troubled beneath a veneer of positivity and upbeat attitude. It really is interesting playing around with ideas and a potential story before, you know, long before I'm even going to start getting into the depths of writing it. Although I have technically already outlined it, so scores I have. It's really helping putting into perspective and helping to develop this idea that I have for it in sort of the pre-stages. It's like it's not even a draft 0, it's like a draft -1 in a way, but it is interesting. And I don't know if what I've written here, if any of them are necessarily going to make it into the book, as they are. They probably won't without some form of editing, but it's interesting, it's enlightening, it opens one's mind. Just got a, it's not a flattering angle, that's better. So yeah, just got a good block of editing done. It's now 20 to 4, it's good, and yeah, just relaxing, decompressing, resting the mind, prepare for my tutorial in about an hour. So yes, all good. Again, slow progress, but it's what I'm doing feels good and nice and good and nice. Yeah, I mean, there's just today and tomorrow in terms of actual stuff. Then Saturday I'm on my way home. God, it just goes by so quickly. Knowing me, I'll probably forget to record anything else for the rest of today, but it happens. But yeah, see you later. Right, it's 9:15 p.m. and that's how dark it is right now. Barely see. That's why I love this place so much. Just long days, but then long nights in winter. So you win some, you lose some. But yeah, a last full day tomorrow, and yeah, it's gone so quick. The last one of these I did, not here, it was somewhere else, but it just felt like it. You know, the days were so longer. You had more time to do. Well, it's not a negative, you know. Time flies when you're having fun, as they say. So, but yeah, it's been good. It's been good. Yeah. Fortunately, didn't get video of it last night, but there we go. That chair, I was sat in that, and it broke while I was sitting in it. So that was fun. Last lunch, last day. It's been good. Finally, day 5, the last full day. We covered a lot of ground in this one, didn't have much time to write anything apart from what was our earliest memory, which was an interesting exercise, because I have a lot of odd hazy memories that I'm not too sure on, and I took the risk and went for what I thought could have been the earliest one I had. Could be a false memory or could be of a different time, but I seem to think I was maybe around like 1 year old, sat in my mother's lap in the dining room of the house we were living in at the time. Details are hazy because, again, it was a quarter of a century ago nearly, but it's interesting that such things that far back are still there in my mind, somewhat, if distorted. You know, it really helped with a lot of sentimentality with a lot of stuff, and it was with the unfortunate downer I had been on from the middle of the week. I was in a somewhat of an emotionally vulnerable position, and this why does every time I have to record a video, some twat with a fucking axle grinder decides to just do some work? Anyway, what was I saying about sentimentality or whatever? It's whatever. Overall, it was a positive experience, despite the negative emotions. But sometimes you need those negative emotions to be brought forward, to be... The positive change within us is often found in the situations and the feelings and the emotions that we are avoiding most. And I have a bad habit of avoiding feeling bad, negative emotions. This was the first time I probably had feeling akin to this since I left university, and I was in a very bad state of mind back then. I tried recording a whole video about that time in my life, but I just couldn't, because I didn't feel like I could really do it justice. But overall, this experience was an enlightening one in more ways than one. And I mean, just if you have the chance to do any sort of writing residential course or retreats or anything like this, if you have the chance for it, I implore you to go ahead with it, because nothing about this was a negative or a wasted experience for me. Any little small element of honing your craft you can find, and even then you'll be surrounded by like-minded people, and you may find something else about yourself that you perhaps maybe weren't too sure of before. If the people from Moniack Mhor do see this, I had a wonderful time. Thank you very much. What you're doing is absolutely amazing. And if you have a chance yourself to go there, again, highly recommend. But that is all for today. And now I've got to edit this piece of shit together. So, here we are. It's nearly at the end of final day, full day. There we are. I accidentally had a nap for 2 hours, so valuable writing time completely wasted. But yeah, anyway, I've learnt, I've had a good time, it's been enriching, and it's been good. I don't want to go home, but well, I will eventually, tomorrow. But yeah, that's that. I'll see you back at base.